All righty. Well, Mike got over here with the spoils. This is the lumber spoils from all summer, all kinds of different jobs. This was just all the excess stuff. I mean, we got 4x10s, 4x12s, 4x6s. We got some really good stuff in here. As you can see, they were in a hurry last night when they were loading it. And they just got it on the trailer and got it down here in one piece, or in 100 pieces. But so now we're gonna lift this stuff off, and I'll take some time to stack. This is all nice pine here that we're gonna use for the deck. Got some really long stuff here. So, and I've got treated beams over there, and then I got this pine for the decking. I think we're gonna be able to make a really nice deck that's gonna cantilever out off that side over there when we get to that point. But for now, we're gonna just get this stuff unloaded and get him out of here. Oh. That, huh? Up. Alrighty, guys. So here it is. This is the lumber spoil from Mammoth. I mean, there's just beams and big timber. So, and before you say anything, we are gonna stack it nice and straight and tight. And I'm gonna cover this beautiful pine here. This stuff's like $100 a stick at one time. So we're going to actually, I'm sorry, not pine, that's cedar. Yeah, so it's even more expensive, but yeah. Here we go. We got lots of building material here. So I got to get creative with my design now, because the design is going to be designed around this lumber. that's the whole fun of it, right? So we're going to now, in order to utilize all this stuff the best we can, I'm not gonna be able to use it all, obviously, but definitely gonna be able to make it really heavy duty, strong. Not that it needs to be out here. We don't really get any snow here, but so Owen and Elliot and I will be out here tomorrow, and we'll start sorting this stuff, and we'll get it stacked really neatly and tightly. And the twisted stuff that's twisted up, we'll kind of put in its own pile. And the nice and straight stuff, we're gonna keep it nice and straight. And then at the end of all of it, we will cover everything. Well, our little compressor definitely gets plenty of use with the stuff that sits out here. I gotta pull this one off too. It's got a slow leak. The forklift has a slow leak in the tire, and then this one does too. So we'll put some air in it before it comes off the bead. And then up here, this is where the C trains are gonna go. So I just started working on that. I'm making these transitions. I'm gonna smooth them out. I'm gonna take the steepness out of them. I already did right here. But now I'll get this thing fired up and I'll feather it all out and make a nice, easy transition going up that road. And then the last part's pretty steep too, so I hit that with the excavator on my way up, and I'll fix that too. Make it a decent transition getting up to there. And then next we'll move over to here and we'll start laying out the pad. So we had some leaky hubs here that we fixed, but we were using this gear oil, and somebody that I know put it in here, and it tipped over, and you can see the whole bottom is it's got oil. So Clayton made it back out here. He's gonna get the end dump. We have a bunch of work next week for that, so he's gonna take it back up. We had to do a bunch of work to it with the California emissions on that truck. It's such a pain to keep those things running. But if you want to have big trucks in California, that's what you got to do, or else you're not compliant, and then you can't do anything. So here is the home site that I started last year, and this pad that I made. What I'm gonna do here is this is gonna be concrete right here, and then I'm actually gonna pour some pretty good sized footings down here on this lower level, and I'm gonna hang a big deck out over the edge here, so you can sit out on the deck and, you know, overlook your property and overlook certain times of year. It's real beautiful out here. I like it now, even now that the weather's cooled off. It's real pleasant to be out here, and I don't mind it at all. I like to spend some time out here just doing things. But this thing will be, we're gonna put solar. I got a pretty good deal on some panels. We bought some used ones, or they're not used, they're still in the wrapping, but they've been sitting for a while, and we got them for a good price. So I got like 200 panels, but I'm only gonna put either 24 or 32 for this system here on this, that's gonna go on this house that's right here. It's not even a house, it's gonna be a large studio. It'll have a kitchen, a bathroom, and a big open area with a bed. And I want to put big windows here, and maybe even a couple big windows there. They're like floor to ceiling windows, so when you're sitting in your studio in the morning and you look out, and it's just like you're outside, right? So that's the plan. It's gonna have a single slant roof it'll look like a real modern type design. Just a square box with a single slant roof on it. So I'll get some drawings together and show you guys what it's gonna look like before I build it. But we're gonna use up a lot of the spoils from summer, the lumber, and that lower area where the excavator's at now is I'm cleaning that up right now, and I'm going to that's where my C-train, like kind of like a container shop setup is what it'll be. I'll have like 1-2 C-trains with a roof system in between, and then concrete in the middle, and we can work on the stuff, have a place to keep the toys out of the weather, and just really want to make this place it could be a place to run and hide from society the way things are going. Everybody should be stockpiling. That's what I'm doing. I've got all kinds of things here I could make. I mean, I got all kinds of MacGyver stuff that I can do with all the material and things that I have. I can make all kinds of makeshift things that I need. So that's kind of what I do, is just, you know, a lot of people say it's junk, but to me it's preparing for the unknown, because none of us know, right? Okay, I got most of this material moved and stacked neatly here. This is my pad. I'm gonna continue getting the sagebrush right here, scrub all this material off. That's what I'm gonna do right now. And then I'm gonna level it. It's pretty level, but I'm gonna spend some time leveling it, basically getting it ready for the C-trains that we're gonna bring in. And then up there, that's where the studio site is, up there. So everything kind of perched up on the hill above the equipment area, which is down here. So fun stuff. Just to get the weeds, not too much dirt. Or I guess the sagebrush, I should say. going that way. You gotta grab it by the root and just kind of barely get the root, not too much dirt. With the skip and scrape, just kind of trying to get it all in somewhat of a pile. But now that I've uprooted everything, the skip and scrape should be able to do what it needs to do down here. And I'll probably take these two little ones out right here too. Too much dirt there. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm taking out of the high spot here, and you can see I'm kind of flattening right there where the bucket's at, and then I got a bunch of spoil here, and this all here is low. So what we're going to do is layer this in and build this corner up, But right now I'm just moving everything off of the high spot, kind of pulling it towards the low. And then once I get some water, right now I don't have any water, so I'm just doing what I can today. But just kind of show you the idea of what we're trying to do here. We're gonna make a nice big giant area, nice and flat, for the C-Train shop workshop. Hard to hold the camera and run the machine at the same time. Need to get a holder in here. So I'm just eyeballing it right now, trying to get it as level. Just pretty much by eye, no laser, nothing like that. It gets pretty deep. This is like the highest point, so there's quite a bit of excess dirt coming off. You get the idea. You can see I've got, doesn't look too bad from here in the cab. So the rest of that I'll cut and I'll take off that way. I'll push it that way, and then I'll end up with a nice, everything will lower down about 2 feet and be nice and level. That's the plan.